Hi there, I'm Trisha Huffman, your Joyologist, and I call bullshit on other people making you feel a certain way. Stay with me on this one because there's multiple layers. But I'll start with what really got me to see this and feel this in my own life back when I was 21. It was discovering the quote, "No one can make me feel inferior without my consent." No one can make me feel inferior without my consent. That's an Eleanor Roosevelt quote. I have a tattoo to represent it. Both my daughters have the middle name Rose to represent it because I think it is so powerful. And for me, it came at a time when I was working my way up to be a professional live sound engineer as a 21-year-old girl in a man's world. There were a lot of people making me feel inferior, but there was also a lot of me feeling inferior that wasn't based on their words and actions. And so me owning the only person who can make me feel inferior is myself made me be able to show up, do the work, move farther into the world and make my dreams happen. To be grounded in who I was and to keep going no matter what was being said to me or even done to me. The only person who can make me feel inferior is myself. And what I saw in that quote is the only person that can make me feel anything is myself. Other people can for sure help. They can try to make you feel inferior. They can try to make you feel loved. They can try to make you feel valuable. They can try to make you feel like you're a piece of shit. Other people for sure are out there intentionally trying to make you feel a certain way. But you get to decide if you feel that way. And that means loved. The only person that can make you feel loved, you can have the most loving, supportive, amazing people in your life, but if you don't feel worthy of love, you're not accepting it. No one can make you feel successful, enough, valued if you're not believing it. You can have everything you've ever dreamed of and still not feel fulfilled or successful. And that's the whole point of my Claim It podcast and message, that we have to claim these things for ourselves. Now I'm going to back up because, again, there's some shitty people out there. There's some shitty situations that are out there trying to hold you back, trying to keep you down, trying intentionally to make you feel a certain way. And so I'm not saying this is an easy mindset. But taking that mindset, remembering I'm the only one who can make me feel this way, can then support you in changing how you approach and show up to your life, but also can help you to see, I am feeling this way. I can't get out of this feeling. So maybe I need to get out of this situation, end this relationship, end this work, whatever it is. So it might just be a stepping stone belief that will make changes in your life and then always something to come back to. Recently, I had a moment of having interaction with a friend and I wrote back, "You made me feel shitty." And then I had to stop, reply and said, "Wait a minute, nobody can make me feel a certain way." What happened was, in your message, you made me feel like you didn't see me, that you didn't appreciate me, that you didn't understand what I was doing. And that made me feel shitty. So again, this tapping into what I'm feeling and naming it helps me to then see, you made me feel shitty. You make me feel unappreciated. You make me feel inferior. To step back and see, oh, well, I feel inferior. I am feeling shitty. I am feeling this because this happened, which can then help you to dive in, have a conversation. I always feel shitty when I'm with this person. Is it because of something they're doing or in their being? Or is it how I feel in a relationship to them? So again, this realizing no one can make you feel anything without your consent gets you back to tapping into what am I feeling so that you can move through it, transform it, have a conversation about it, make changes in your own life. No one can make you feel anything without your consent, but they can sure as hell try. And then you can do the steps to get yourself into how do I want to feel, to have the conversations, to make the changes in your mind and in your life, to feel how you want to feel. And that's why I call bullshit on other people making you feel a certain way. Please tune in to my weekly podcast, claim it, and follow me at Your Joyologist on Instagram, and find all things me at yourjoyologist.com.